Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on today's video guys, we're just gonna do an update on the NAS100. I'm sorry that I didn't post in the past previous days. I was just busy with some business uses. So if you're new to the channel guys, my name is King GK. So let's jump into this brang tang tang. So what you guys could have seen on this daily chart here at NAS100 is that we did create this lower high point, that we did violated this previous lower high structure point to create this lower low point, right? So what you guys could have seen yesterday is that price was basically respecting this lower high area point right here and did giving us this bearish engulfing candle to the downside. So now the question is, everybody's asking me when will be the appropriate and the right time to buy. And I told them, guys, be patient with the market for now. As you guys can see, that price is creating lower highs and lower lows, right? So now you want to buy into the market but it's going to be a bit dangerous, right? But what we can do, what I call the cheat sheet, is to wait for price to break structure on the smaller time frames, right? So let me just correct that for you guys. So if we scale down to our 4 hour time frame right now guys, is that we have what they call the V formation. The V formation is basically a sign when you can basically use to see when the banks is basically getting into the market. So here we can see we have the V formation, right? That's a great sign, right? So once I saw a V formation, that gives me a heads up like, okay, we're gonna going to change direction, especially in the index markets, guys. You guys can back test it and look on your historical data, that you guys will see that the V formation is the most common formation that you will see into the index market, right? So once I saw we have this V formation, basically starting to look for buys, right? I did took buys here and target this higher, this lower low here on my daily time frame, right? But I didn't hold it for long. It was around 70 points, guys. So here what you guys could see right now is that price basically respect this area, right? For yesterday, right? Price basically respect this area of resistance, and it's also our lower low on our daily time frame, right? So guys, when will be the right time to take buys, right? Because why you guys can see we have this area of resistance here as well, right? It's a resistance because why you guys can see price spike into it there and there, right? That will be the right time to basically be, this is going to be basically the right time to be patient right now, guys. Where I will most likely take buys is and to build that confidence is that if price break at least this area of 14,200 and close above this reason right here, right? Price must do something like this to show me that it wants to break uh structure and continue to the upside and retrace back, right? And one more thing that I can show you guys on my 1 hour time frame, we have what they call a descending corrective formation. That's a great sign for us that it basically showing us that there's a lack of intent to continue to the downside, this formation right here. So you guys can see price is basically creating this formation right here, right? This is the most common confirmation that I most likely love to use in all of the pairs that I'm trading. Is this formation. It's a sign that price is most likely going to change direction and then continue to the upside, as you guys can see right here. Price created this double bottom, but now price is struggling at this resistance. But I know a lot of guys is basically trying to take buy positions right there. Guys, it's dangerous. We are trading at this area of resistance here at 14,100. I will wait for price to break above this area, retrace back, show me confirmation, and then take this price to the upside to at least targeting my daily structure highs, because right, this is my daily structure highs right here at 14,600, you can say, right? 14,600. That is basically my plan of action to take this trade in NAS100, guys. We can see that the market is basically trying to break structure and showing us that, but you don't want to blow your account before that basically starting to happen. And we are basically in the NFP week, so guys, you must be patient. Let price just show you that price just show you clean structure before you execute on any trading position, guys. As you guys could see right now, is that price basically showing us that it wants to break out of this 14,200. But what we can see from yesterday is that price was struggling with this area, right? And guys, yesterday, how you guys could have caught this trading opportunity on NAS100. I'm gonna just extend this video just to make you, just to give you guys more value, right? So one thing that I learned from my mentor is, how do you know when a retracement is basically coming to an end, guys? So look here. Let me just show you something, right? So as you guys could see, we have this week rejections right here. Let me just mark this week rejections, right? This is a 4-hour week rejections right there, right? 4-hour week rejection. So then I will scale down to my 4-hour time frame, right? 4-hour time frame right now, guys, is that, okay, let me just clean it for this. This is my week rejection, right? My 1-hour time frame, I must wait for price to break at least structure under this lows, right? So what we could see on this uh on this on this time frame is that we did break it with this impulsive break to the downside. That's a great confirmation that we're going to change direction, because right here 4-hour weak rejection and a 4-hour close. So now we scale down to our entry time frame. My entry time frame is 15 minutes, right? So once I saw price basically uh run to the downside, retrace back, show me a lot of weak rejections, that's a great indication. Once I saw we have this first push to the downside, this was our first push to the downside, that's a great sign. But I don't like to take the first push to the downside, especially if price was creating a double bottom. The reason for that is we will see some momentum to the upside, because right, this is our area of support, and you can see price did basically do that, right? Price run back. So once you saw we have the candle in our direction that we are basically waiting for, this candle right here, that will be a great entry candle to take the market to the downside, right? As you guys can see, you built your confluence from the higher time frames. It started from our 4-hour time frame. We have a 4-hour rejection, right? We have a 4-hour rejection, weak rejection. We have a 1-hour breaking under previous structure of support, as you guys can see there, breaking out of structure previous of support. So now we're waiting for our retracement phase on our smaller time frames. On your entry time frames, can be 30 minutes or whatsoever. I don't know what time frames are you entering, but I'm using the 15-minute especially for my entries. As you guys can see, price retrace back, showing us this impulsive move to the downside, basically showing us that the intent is to the downside. There we have this trigger to capturing bias to the upside, because while we have this area of support, we have this double bottom, as you guys can see, and here we have a beautiful impulsive entry candle where you guys could have entered your trading position and take this market to the downside, guys. So gang, this is going to be a patient market for now, guys, as well. Like I always call it, it's going to be a patient market, because I want us to make money and not lose money into the market unnecessary. It's okay to take losses, right? It's part of the game, but there's such thing as unnecessary losses, right? If you're in a rush, that's unnecessary. If you don't wait your setup, that's unnecessary. If you're trading in a range, it's unnecessary. If you're taking buys right now, that's unnecessary, because right, price can easily come back to this area of support again. It's just starting to range, right? So that is what we call unnecessary losses, guys. So with no further ado, guys, this is gonna be it for this video. I'm just gonna keep you guys posted with new videos every single day, guys, as I promised. But something fresh and new is coming for you guys who's watching me, and I'm really appreciate all of you guys who's watching all of my YouTube videos, guys. So stay humble and stay blessed, and may you guys have a wonderful trading week ahead. It's your boy King GK, and I'm signing off. Peace out.